These are spot on for each other. When they go on, they look exactly the same. Her lipstick is matte. It is really matte. Very similar, and you can see that. Hi everyone. So I'm really excited about today's video because if you've been watching my video for any amount of time, you know that I love getting makeup on sale and I love a good deal. So today we're gonna go over MAC lipstick. Today we're gonna go over drugstore dupes for MAC lipstick. So over the years I have accumulated a lot of MAC lipsticks and a lot of drugstore lipsticks. So today I'm gonna show you a couple of popular MAC lipsticks and some drugstore dupes that you can use and save some money. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with Deep Plums, since that's what's in right now. So this lipstick is a cream sheen and it's called Hang Up from MAC, and this is what it looks like. It's a really nice, like deep purple color. I love it, and the camera's actually picking up the accurate color of it. So this is what this one looks like, and it's really moist. It's a cream sheen MAC lipstick, so when it goes on, it glides on. It's not mattifying too much. There's a little, like, it's not totally matte when you put it on, but it's very moisturizing. That's what I want to say. And it kind of smells like a crayon, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Sometimes MAC lipsticks kind of smell weird to me, but I love them. So this one is called Hang Up, and then the dupe for this is from Milani, and it's called Black Cherry. Now, first of all, I love MAC lipsticks, but I think their packaging is kind of boring, and I love the packaging of the Milani lipstick. It's so cute. It's really pretty. So this one is called a Black Cherry, and it's very similar, if not almost the exact same thing, to the MAC Hang Up. Now you can see that this one is a little deeper, but I would just say like by one shade, it's a little darker than the MAC Hang Up, but they're both very moisturizing when you put them on, glides on the lips, and it's perfect. And this one I got on sale. It was $4 compared to the MAC $16. I think this was 16. Yeah, 16 or $16.50 Hang Up. So I love both of them, but if you want a drugstore dupe that you can pick up, I would suggest Milani Black Cherry. It's only one shade darker than MAC Hang Up. And anything that I mention, if I can find it online, I will list it in the description bar below. So make sure you check that out. So let's move on. So the next one I have here, this one is called Matte something. It's a matte red. I've had it for so long, the name is coming off. I can't see, but this is one of the matte red lipsticks, and it looks like this. Now this isn't like a bright red like the Ruby Woo. This is more like a deep red wine kind of color. I love it, and it's very matte. It goes on matte, and it is not moving, and it looks dry on the lips. I love this lipstick. I've had it for a long time. So a drugstore dupe that I found for this was the Moisture Renew from Referral. And again, I love this packaging. It's purple. It's my favorite color. I love purple. And this one is called Diva Red. And this one is also matte, and it's a nice deep red color. So let's put those two together so you can see. So you can see how similar those are. I mean, it's almost like spot on. This one has a little, the Diva Red from Rimmel has a little more hint of like purple in it, but you can see how similar these are. And I'll swatch it so that you can really see the difference. But I love both of them. The matte one, I would say the only difference is it's really matte. Like when MAC says that their lipstick is matte, it is really matte. This one has a little bit of moisture in it, so it kind of glides on and it's moisturizing for the lips. Anytime I use a MAC matte lipstick, I always make sure to like put on some lip balm or like Burt's Bees or chapstick like 5 minutes before, just so that my lips are really moisturized, because the matte lipsticks from MAC, like no joke, will dry out your lips. One of those is Ruby Woo, as many of you know. We're gonna go into that one. So let's move on. This one is a luster lipstick from MAC, and this is called Flamingo. This is so pretty. I actually just recently bought this, so I've only worn it like once because it's winter, but I don't care. I don't follow rules with color. So this is a really pretty coral color. I love it. It glides on the lips. Again, it smells like a crayon. I don't know. I don't know if MAC lipsticks are like not supposed to smell like anything, but for some reason it smells like a crayon to me. So a perfect drugstore dupe for this is the Maybelline New York, and this is a elixir. It's supposed to go on like a lip gloss but stay on the lips like a lipstick and dry, and it's called Breathtaking Apricot. So let's put these two side by side so you can see how similar they are. So even though this one from Maybelline is a lip gloss, it's supposed to go on the lips, and it does. It dries matte and stays like a lipstick. And let's open this up so you can really see. So you can see these are almost spot on. This one from Maybelline, it just has a little bit more of like an orange hue to it, while the MAC Flamingo is more of like a coral. It doesn't have as much orange undertone as the Maybelline, but they are very similar, as you can see there. So this one I got on sale for $7, $6 or $7. I can't remember how much this one is, but it's cheaper for sure than the drugstore. This is cheaper for sure than the MAC lipstick. So that is the dupe for MAC Flamingo. So let's move on. All right, so moving on to a MAC lipstick. This is Viva Glam Gaga 2, and this is an amplified lipstick. I bought this a while ago, and this is just a really beautiful beige lipstick. I love it. You would think like on my skin tone it would look crazy, but what I do is I use like a deep purple or a deep brown liner and then put this on top, and I love it. So this is the MAC version, and let's go to the drugstore version. So this is a Rimmel lipstick, and this is their Kate line, and this one is, it doesn't have a name. That's weird. If I can find the name, I'll list it down below. But this is from their Kate collection, and this is what this one looks like. And let's put it right next to the MAC Viva Glam. And you can see how similar those are. The only difference is this one has a little bit of a peach undertone, but they are very similar, and you can see that. And they both are super moisturizing when you put them on the lips, so you don't have to prime the lips with any like lip balm or chapstick or anything. So moving on, let's move on to the MAC lipstick Shag. Now, I have to admit, I haven't worn this that many times, maybe like 5 or 6 times, and I've had this for a year. But this is like a really pretty like brown with a gold undertone lipstick, as you can see. And this looks really nice on so many skin tones. I love it. And a dupe for this would be the Cashmere lipstick from Wet n Wild, and you know you cannot beat Wet n Wild prices. The only difference is this one, I would say, is like a shade darker, but they are spot on. When you put them on the lips, they look great. So I actually love Wet n Wild lipsticks, because even though they're so affordable, you would think they're not long lasting, but they really are. They stay on the lips a very long time. So let's move on to one of MAC's most popular lipsticks, and this is Ruby Woo. I think everybody loves this lipstick. I don't care if you're Caucasian, if you're blue, if you're black, if you're brown, if you're Hispanic. Everybody loves this lipstick, and it looks good on everyone. I can wear this by itself, or sometimes I'll put it on with like a deep liner and do like an ombre look. I love this lipstick. The only problem is, as many of you know, this is so matte. They call it retro matte. This is like super, like it'll actually make your lips look really, really dry. So I always put on moisturizer before I wear this one. So I found a perfect drugstore dupe for the Ruby Woo, and this one is called Spotlight Red, and this is from Wet n Wild, and oh my god. Okay, these are like, you know how I've been saying like, oh, this one is a little shade darker, this one's a little brighter. These are spot on for each other. When they go on, they look exactly the same. Actually, this is the only one that I think I actually prefer the drugstore dupe to the Ruby Woo, just because Ruby Woo, even when I put on like chapstick, Burt's Bees, Vaseline, lip moisturizer. It is still so dry, and my lips are already dry, so it tends to like look really cracked. This one is very long wearing. I literally wore this to a Christmas party and I had to scrub it off my lips, but it's also moisturizing, so your lips do not feel like super chapped and they don't look like dry and cracked. So I love Ruby Woo. I'll always love Ruby Woo, but this one from Wet n Wild, this Spotlight Red, is just amazing. Especially for the price you pay for this, you should definitely pick this up. So I hope that you all found this helpful. Let me know if you want to see more drugstore dupes for any products out there. I have so many MAC lipsticks. We only went over a couple today, but I legit have a lot. So if you want to see like a MAC lipstick collection, or if you want me to do some drugstore dupes for any other products, let me know down in the comments below and I'll make sure to do that for you. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's just Makeup with Nikki. I'm always posting different looks there and anything beauty related. So that's it for now. I will see you in my next video. Bye.